Southwest Florida, welcome back. You probably saying, where in the world is Lee Pitts Live? We're everywhere. We just popping up like roaches everywhere. The show is, but hey, no better place to be than on a nice cruise in the Gulf of Mexico, throughout Caloosahatchee River, out here in Sanibel Harbor. And who would come up with the idea to bring us out here such a fantastic night? It would be the gentlemen of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity here in Southwest Florida, celebrating their Founders Day and a lot of other things. So it's a nice cruise. A lot of people downstairs having dinner right now. They've rented the yacht. The Alpha's got that money, and Lee Pitts Live is here as the media sponsor. I follow the Alphas around like a little brother and make sure I cover them because I like them so much. Got here my good friend Esmond Lewis, who chaired this event. Esmond, great job.
Thank you, sir.
Remember, what's y'all chapter name, Esmond?
We are the Xi Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
I got my good friend here, Gregory Block, who's also, you still on the board for the Boys and Girls Club as well?
Yes, I'm board of directors for Boys and Girls Club, as well as, of course, Alpha.
All right, we want to shout out Boys and Girls Club while we're here. You know, I'm a Boys and Girls Club Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
And just so busy I can't be everywhere and do everything. But president of the local chapter, I think when I first met you, like 8 years ago, you were president. Is that, you just keep getting re-elected? Nobody else wants to do that work?
I'm on that second time around, as they say.
And one of the things about well, first of all, what is let's don't assume everybody who's watching this on television and streaming around the world and on social media knows what Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity is. Tell them what it is.
Well, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is the first African-American collegiate fraternity. Yes, sir. 1906, December the 4th to be exact, Cornell University.
That's right. You guys started it all off, and we pay homage to the men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you, Lee.
What are we experiencing tonight, Mr. Chairperson?
Well, this is just a fun event for us to be able to just, as they say, let your hair down, just enjoy a wonderful night. Sanibel Harbor. It's winter for most people, but in South Florida, that just means that the temperature is actually pretty decent. So we're just enjoying a wonderful night with spouses and friends, and just enjoying the night.
I mean, people are really dressed to the nine. Most of the events that you guys put on don't have a sort of a upscale appeal to them. This is the black and gold, if I'm correct.
Well, this is the cruise is called Out of the Night, and that's based on a poem that's very dear to our Alphas, called Invictus by Sir William Henley. The first of those lines is out of the night that follows me, black as a pit from pole to pole. So everyone in this theme is wearing all black. And it's just a fun event to see everybody dressed to the nines, but still kind of dressy casual.
I'll let you guys know I got on black everything else except for my jacket. And Esmond gave me permission to do this months ago, right? I told you. And you guys will be surprised. I know you think Lee Pitts got everything in his wardrobe, but I don't have a black jacket that fits me anymore. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I picked up a few pounds that I'm working off now, and so the two black jackets that are in the closet, a little snug. And Greg said, "Lee, you cool? That's okay." And I still pay homage to the Apples by wearing sort of like a little light gold, and yes. I got on all my black. And Esmond dressed me about a month ago. I said, Esmond, I don't have a black jacket yet. He told me, put that on, and here we go.
Well, you're looking as sharp as always, Lee.
Thanks, Greg. Greg, this is a good opportunity for us to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Day weekend that's coming up. We're getting it before it happens. Of course, Lee Pitts Live will be out there as a part of all that. Let's go through. You guys have a main event, which is that breakfast, right?
Yes. In fact, the entire weekend, of course, as you know, Lee, is all about celebrating the life and the legacy of Dr. King, who was an Alpha. But our breakfast will take place on Monday morning, Dr. Martin Luther King Day.
Remind me of Dr. King. Anybody ever told you that? When I was talking to you upstairs,
no.
You remind me of the great
I don't know.
Just how formal you are, and how polished you are.
That is much too high of a praise.
All right,
please, no.
Go ahead.
But Monday morning, January 21st, MLK Day, we will have our 12th annual Unity Breakfast. We started, of course, 12 years ago with this event, and it's all about trying to bring our community together, diverse community together, in a show of unity in the spirit and of Dr. King.
I think that's going to be at Sidney Bourne Davis.
That's correct. It's going to be at Sidney Bourne Davis Art Center. Tickets are available now. Sponsorship opportunities, you can go online to eventbrite.com and just search for 2019 MLK Breakfast.
Okay.
And and people can find all the information.
And if I'm not mistaken, Esmond, over the years, this event has always been like one of the highest points of the event, and it seems to always be sold out, packed in the event.
Well, sold out is actually accurate. For the last, I think, 4 or 5 years, this event has been sold out wherever we have it. We most recently had it at Sidney Bourne Davis Center last year. The year before that, we had it at Harborside. It's been a sold out event. I mean, it's one of the crown jewels of Alpha Phi Alpha, the local chapter in Fort Myers, and the community has embraced it as that because they have supported it to the hilt.
Where did Dr. King pledge? One of you guys know which campus or whatever? Was it grad chapter, undergrad? Morehouse?
He actually he attended Morehouse as an undergraduate. He attempted to pledge through the Morehouse chapter. However, he was actually a little bit young. I don't know if most people don't realize Dr. King actually went to Morehouse when he was about 15. So he was 15, 16 when he tried to get into that chapter. They didn't let him. He ended up pledging at, I believe, Sigma chapter in Boston University.
That's something. You guys almost missed out on a good brother, man.
Well, almost.
The ultimate brother. Then when you said Sigma, I'm getting a little Sigma here right here. When you said Sigma, I thought you were going to say, then he played Sigma.
No. Sigma chapter at Boston University.
We got a little Sigma wrapped in there with Dr. King.
You tried, though. You tried.
Tell us downstairs. We're going to come back to King in a minute, the event day. But downstairs is just such a elegant affair.
Yes.
We started off. Take us through the day. We started off upstairs and went downstairs.
Well, we started off actually with a social gathering at the resort, at the Marriott Santa Barbara Harbor Resort.
Okay.
Where we had an opportunity for all of our guests to meet and mingle and get to know each other if they didn't already. Then coming on board, there was an opportunity to continue that social reception type atmosphere. Now everyone is downstairs enjoying a really, really nice dinner.
Oh, really? Full course?
Yeah, really nice dinner, and continue to enjoy themselves. I just want to say thank you to all the folks who did come out and support us and join us this evening. I like to say that it's not a fundraiser, F-U-N-D raiser, but more of a fun, F-U-N raiser for our community to try to get everybody to come out. This is also the culmination of our Founders Day weekend celebration. This past Tuesday, December the 4th, was our 112th anniversary of our beloved fraternity, and tonight really is the culmination of a week-long celebration.
Man, think about that, black male excellence over 100 years. That is something else. Well, I was going to say, this is the first time I ever did this in the history of Leap His Live. I couldn't remember what I was going to say. He was talking about, I know you were talking about it, Greg, when I talked to you off camera, that, hey, in the future, we're going to fill this whole ship up and just take over the whole ship.
Yes. Stay tuned.
People, when y'all hear about Alpha yacht cruise, you get your ticket.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We're not quite ready to announce the details just yet.
Okay.
But stay tuned for announcement, of course, with Lee Pitts Live.
Okay.
And we'll be announcing something shortly.
Okay, there you go. Esmond, I remember when I interviewed you regarding this before, I said, who's chairing this? You said, oh, that'd be me. A lot of work.
It is a bit of work, but I'll tell you what, it's not really work when it's with your brothers and it's for a good cause. And as Brother Brock said, this is a fundraiser. This was just a social gathering of people who just want to associate with our fraternity and enjoy this boat. You know, this is something that's in our area, and something that, you know, it's nice to go in a group, and you know, everybody sees us all, you know, dressed to the nines, and that looks good. I will add one little snippet. There may potentially, when we do this event next, there may potentially...
Careful now. Don't give too much away, but go ahead.
A musical guest?
There will be a musical guest, and I anticipate it being an all-white party,
I got you.
which means that it might not be in this season.
Ah, in the spring. Or in the summer.
No, he didn't say. No, that's not what he said.
But
No, that's what you said, Lee.
Anybody's going to put something on really nice in our community, it's going to be the men of Alpha Phi Alpha. I got a lot of respect for you guys, even though I'm in a different fraternity. And one of the great things about it, that we're in different fraternities, but at the grad chapter level, and specifically here in Southwest Florida, there's this great synergy around working together. And I would track that back to the Panhellenic Council.
Absolutely. Our Panhellenic Council is very active, and I think this is probably one of the best places that I've experienced as an adult. A Panhellenic Council that actually looks to work together, and not necessarily sow the seeds of division that we kind of have those rivalries in college. But you know, we're grown men at this point.
Right.
Who you pledge is who you pledge, and it's okay to have a good time. You know, 2 alphas with a sigma, or 1 sigma with 2 alphas, it still works.
And to that point about MPHC, we're not able to pan our audience, our guests downstairs, but there's many members of the Divine Nine have joined us this evening, and we appreciate them very much.
And people behind us, you can see different parts of Sanibel and the things, but we're at night now, and the reason I'm up here is because of this, you know, the spacing, and I need to be with these lights. So if I go downstairs, I don't have enough TV lights. Right. So I'm gonna be bringing people up throughout the night. But I want to add on to something that Esmond and my good friend Greg said, is that, let me give you an example. Leap His Live, we have a criteria, right? We only take the television show to something that may have 200 people or more. That's an internal thing that I have. If you don't have 200 people or more, we'll come out with the TV show, because we want the TV show to seem like it's a big event. In this particular case, we don't have 200 people or more. We have, on this ship in total, we have probably about 75 people. But my point is, when the alphas call, if it's just 2 people, Leap His Live will be there, okay? And we got a nice crowd downstairs. We'll get some footage of that. And so that's the synergy around here. But this boat, this cruise is so elegant. This is the proper crowd. It's the proper type of atmosphere. And people are really having a great time. When you look around downstairs and see what's going on, how does it make you feel personally?
Very, very proud, very, very proud of my brother, Esmond Lewis, for the work that he did to put all of this together tonight, and he really deserves all the credit for it. But also very proud of our community and all the members, not only of the Divine Nine, but there are folks downstairs that are not Greek, that are also out here to support and have a good time, and so it makes me feel very, very good.
What is the mission of Alpha Phi Alpha? You guys have like your basic charter. What are they?
Well, one of our mottos is, first of all, servants of all, we shall transcend all. We start first with service to our community and service to, you know, the world that we live in, and we're transcending all because we don't get bogged down with the negativity. We're always reaching onward, and as our dear frat says, right, onward and upward into the light, to try to do more and to do bigger and to do better, and to shine the light bright rather than to concentrate on the darkness.
Okay. You want to add something to that?
Well, I think you said it very well, but I respect all the members of the Divine Nine. I love my fraternity. Make no doubt about that. But I respect the work of all the organizations of the Divine Nine and what they espouse to be.
Okay. Well, as I said on a Facebook post, that happy birthday to Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity.
06.
06. And I said, continue on with class, gentlemen. Remember that?
Yes.
Nice and simple.
Right. Yes.
And that's just basically the the framework that the Alphas set. I pledged an undergrad at Talladega College, and Alphas who are watching us right now on my TV show online or streaming around the world, I'm shouting you guys out. I can't remember your chapter name, but you guys did a great job in undergrad as well. You guys pledged an undergrad or grad chapter?
Grad chapter here in Fort Myers, Zion Crown Lambda chapter.
Okay, you're a newbie. How about yourself?
I pledged undergrad at Syracuse University.
Okay. Oh, you in Syracuse?
Yes, I'm an Orangeman.
Who's the big? You guys were doing good in football at the time. Boeheim was still there.
Yeah, Boeheim was basketball coach. Some of our famous alumni, of course, Jim Brown, Ernie Davis, Floyd Little,
and old boy
Dave
in that
Bean.
Basketball too.
Dave
Clyde,
Bean.
the little basketball. Dave Bean went there.
Dave Bean.
Bean is nice.
Yes.
Okay, so Alpha's here. We have what's your wife's first name? Start with a P. Paris is standing out there waiting on Esmond. And we're going to get some more people up here from the fraternity. And hopefully we get some females up here, too. I'm going to put these guys to work to get me some females up here, too, to make some comments.
Well, Lee, thank you very much. We appreciate all your support, man.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you as well, Lee.
We'll be right back.